people say, well, I'm not my brother's keeper. Yes, we are. I grew up, first of all, my family is a fishing family.
Okay.
So we grew up on the river.
Which river?
St. John's River.
Okay.
In Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
Which is notably one of only 3 rivers, I believe, in the world that flows south to north as opposed to north to south.
I heard that.
So it's like the Nile River.
Yeah.
Is one of them.
Right.
I forget the other one. But yeah, I grew up in the environment of swimming as fun. My family, everybody swam and that sort of thing. We had a saying, if you're a Christopher, you're supposed to know how to swim. So when you were born, they threw you in the river, and if you didn't make it, then you weren't a Christopher. But so swimming has been a part of my life all my life. Didn't get a chance to swim in competition in high school because they closed the city pools down. And so I went in Marine Corps after high school, and I swam competitively in Cuba. Amongst the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico and Jamaica. And back during that time in the late 60s, I think I was swimming world-class times during that period, but I didn't get the opportunity to go. And as a result, I went to Vietnam, got wounded in Vietnam, and part of my recovery from my injuries was swimming.
Wow, yeah.
And so it was always a part of my life, and I always wanted to be engaged in it.
Yeah.
And then, as a result, I contracted cancer at the age of 59, and the Lord led me to nutrition. And now I study nutrition. I inhale nutrition. To understand the human body from the inside out. The Lord led me to nutrition and to study the human body from the inside out.
Wow.
Studied the digestive system, changed my diet, changed my routine. As far as I used to exercise pretty much 2-3 times a week. I now exercise 7 days a week.
I'll be done.
And it doesn't take hours to do it. You can just do small increments. I played City League softball, I play football, I play basketball. so
whatever.
I'm fairly well rounded. I bowl. So a lot of those things, and that's all a part of the program of staying healthy.
Right.
You know, the Lord promised us 120.
Yeah.
My pastor said, well, we can burn it up in 60.
That's right. Yeah.
So trying to be cognizant of that and being engaged with the senior games now. I've been doing it for 12 years.
How are you?
And I will be doing it for life.
Yeah.
I coined the phrase, swimming is the sport for life, because we can do it our entire lives.
We don't have that banging in our joints.
It's weightless. We don't beat our joints and ankles and knees up. Anybody can do what we do.
Okay.
Anybody can. You just have to have the mindset that when we're talking about the human body, I talk about the big 3: nutrition, exercise, rest.
Yeah.
That's a necessity for everybody.
Right.
And if we're going to live a full, productive life, it's necessary for us to take care of this vehicle.
Yeah.
Because we only get one. We can't trade it in for the latest model. We have to take care of this vehicle.
Right.
And it's an original.
Yeah.
He didn't go to the ground but once.
Right.
So this is what we have, and to be able to integrate with other people is so crucial in our lifespan. It's a recognition that the body is so fragile. It's so. But we got, like I was saying, we have so many systems. We got the cardiovascular system, we got the lymphatic system, we got the lymph node. I was talking to Jim about cells. You were talking about cells.
Cells, yeah.
Cells are so crucial. And if we're not feeding them the right nutrients, then they can't function at their best.
Exactly.
And nutrition really is in color. It's in color, so we should eat foods that are red and yellows and oranges and all these colors, but we look at the average plate, it's all browns.
Yeah.
Shades of brown.
Right.
Which has no nutritional value.
Yeah.
Really, we would thrive more the more nutrition.
Right.
I talk about flooding the body with nutrition. Through juicing, you can do that. You can't eat it.
Yeah, you can.
But you can juice it and get a lot of nutrition in a drink as opposed to trying to eat it. So Jesus is our brother.
Yeah.
And I not promoting anything, but there's a book entitled What Would Jesus Eat?
Yeah.
That is an awesome book that I recommend for everybody to read, and they'll get a better understand how intricate the body is and how we actually have to participate in its health. We can't just willy-nilly do whatever we want to do because we are faced with air pollution, water pollution, food pollution.
Absolutely.
So to turn back to the garden is the key to health. And I'll even confess, I didn't know the Lord most of my life.
I know, I was late too.
I mean, from my mom dying when I was 10, I didn't like the Lord. I hated him. He was like my enemy. And then when I was in Viet Nam and I got blown up in Vietnam and I was on the top of this mountain and the first thing that came to me was, Lord, help me.
Yeah.
Lord, help me. And with his guidance, I have never looked back. So to God be the glory in all things that we do.
Absolutely.
It's only because of him that gives us this opportunity to live life. And you know, I hear people say, well, I'm not my brother's keeper. Yes, we are. So every day, every second of every day, we should be thankful. And his praise will forever be on my lips.
Absolutely.
And I pray that for all people.
We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.